Toyibat Adeosun. I hail from Ogun State. I'm the first of a family of 5. I am born and bred in Kano State. I left Kano for University of Ilorin around 1998, and I started my BSc in mathematics at 1999. I graduated with BSc mathematics year 2003. Then I started the real life after service. The real journey of life become dawn on me. NYC coppers out there, you don't know what is happening yet until you're done with the service. That is where you really know the definition of life. After my graduation, as usual, no be today, there is no job anywhere. With my BSc mathematics that people think it is very lucrative, there is no job. In my area, I live around Oluyole Estate in Ibadan. If you are conversant with Ibadan, and at Are Avenue to be precise. When I got there, when I stayed along the line, after seeking for a job for a very long time, I discovered that in my area, there is nowhere you can buy vegetables, pepper, tomatoes. You can't find anyone around. So I talked to my husband then that, can't we just start something like that? He was like, you're a graduate. What are you going to tell your parents? That I should not worry, he's going to tell his mom. But his mom was like, she can't do it. Then when there was nothing because we're just managing, we have a Golf 2, then a small Golf 2 then. He was using it for public transport. And then I told him, can't I do it? He was like, what are you going to tell your parents? I said, don't worry, my parents know that I'm an Osley lady. And there is nothing I can't do to survive. The only person that can really abuse me or accuse me is someone that has given me money before or have established me and has squandered the money. But if no one is feeling me, then there is nothing I can do. Oh God. You're not saying poverty, you say you're wise. That is when I knew that you can eat what I am, Ishubra. Because there was nothing. I had to go to the market at the interior market where they cut it, because we cannot even afford the whole yam. But where they cut and shade in peace. That is how I started my life. I'm not destined to be there. I know I have a bright future, but I must pay the price somewhere. So I encourage them that I don't mind selling pepper in the streets. Moreover, it is giving service to people. The easiest way to make wealth in life is by providing service to others. Then we talk to someone that stays around us, and the person gives us the opportunity on the streets, on the main road there, to put all the first stick on the ground and the nylon on top. And I went to watch a woman that sells pepper. Then I went to Shasha and bought a basket of pepper. I started shading it 20 naira, 50 naira. Then I went to where they sell vegetables. I packed it together and I started selling it on the streets. That is how I started my job to entrepreneurship. Then I started selling pepper on the streets. So many of my customers will come because there is nowhere you can see such at Oluyole. I am talking about 17 years ago. Now, when people come on board and they ask and I sell to them, they ask to speak good English, and I'll tell them, yes, I'm a graduate. And they tagged my store as graduate that sells pepper, graduate Stone Tata. I have lots of customers. Then I graduated from selling pepper. I added rice, beans, started selling small food stuff, crayfish. Then I added fruits because people were demanding for fruits. So I made that place a one-stop shop. Then I later got someone to be selling meat beside me. I got a small place also, a table where I sell fish. And I graduated from there. I had to get a housemaid that helps me in the sales. Then because I don't want to leave my field of being a graduate, I started marking WAEC. And you know then, how much did they give us? I think the total amount we were paid for WAEC marking then was about 5,000. So I'll take my WAEC script to where I sell pepper. And people were like, what are you doing? I said, I'm marking WAEC. I'm a graduate, you know. And it facilitates so many people. And I started selling. Lots of people come and stuff like that. But behold, one day, the government came. That is why there is no situation that is permanent. Anything can disrupt your success. But once you don't give up and you keep pushing, you will definitely get there. So the government came and said we are on obstruction, that we have to leave the place. So I had to go and look for a shop that is beside me that they just started building, but it is inside. And with what I sell tomatoes, pepper, yam, and stuff like that. Couples, when coming, they will just park and they don't even have to come down from the car. I quickly give them because it is just by the side of the road. So moving off the road to go inside, honestly, everything crumbled for me again. Because by then I've started getting this loan from all the small scale banks. So it become very difficult for me to sell. I don't sell much because it is inside. Then I later saw another place on the road and I moved there. But guess what? After preparing the place, I paid. After preparing the place, the ground, I sell more than where I was coming from because it is also by the road, but just a little bit distance. But suddenly, the woman that owns the building came and said, I've turned our place to a market, so I have to leave. I cried. I wept bitterly that day. But I told God, I said, God, I want these tears to be a turning point for me. That anytime I remember this, I should thank you for making this woman drive me away from her. Because as a graduate, I even ran away from my friends. Inferiority complex. When I have friends that now have cars and stuff like that. And at least I'm a big girl when I was in school too. But I couldn't compete with my friends anymore because I have really come down. But if I'm asked today, now what is the best thing that have ever happened to me in life? It is selling pepper on the street. Because that is where I got some opportunities that made me who I am today. Suddenly one of my customers just came one day and said, "You are a graduate, you're not meant to be here." I said, "I know, but I know this is part of the step I need to take to get up." And she introduced me to a network marketing program. And I've never heard of it, so I said yes to it. And behold, because I am prepared for success, I know this is not where I am going, I'm just starting from there. I took it up and I became crazy about it. And in the space of my 2 years into the business, I was able to travel out. And became a better person and a better version of myself. And that glow started coming up. Then for the product base then from there, I started looking for online opportunities because now I am exposed. I'm no more on the streets. At least I now work from the comfort of my house when online now became something that everybody is aware of. So I started my journey to online. I've done so many things and I lost money. I lost, I have issues with people when it's come to this online business and stuff like that. Then I quit online. I know that this business of pepper is very, very lucrative. So I have it at the back of my mind that my aim and goal is at least if I should be able to have something like ShopRite or Food Co. That is my focus, but I know I need capital. Then as God will have it, I came across telecommunications. Someone just introduced me that I can make money from telecommunications. I was like, really? Yes, we do spend money on it. Airtime and data are an addictive product that we cannot do without. And as of today, it is the most valuable product that people cannot do without. And it is the product that has the highest volume because be whoever you are, you need airtime and data. And also the frequency is crazy. Everyone uses it. And as soon as it's done, you must buy another one. So I got interested when I saw a newspaper capture that said we spend trillions of Naira yearly on airtime and data. So I opt in usually because I always love adventures and I don't allow opportunity to slip by me. So I got into it and I started. And in the space of just less than 2 months, I was able to make my first 1 million Naira. And this even happened during COVID-19 when so many people have lost their job and there are so many people are scared and so many ill things are happening during COVID-19. But sincerely, that was when I became a millionaire. I've given this opportunity of leverage. When people come to you and give you an opportunity, please don't just say no to it. Look into it and see if it is something that you can venture in. It is something that you can take advantage of. Because if I just wonder if I've not said yes when I was told about network marketing, I wouldn't have been who I am today. Because at least that gave me privilege to travel to so many countries. In fact, my last baby, I had her in the US. I've traveled to lots of communities in Dubai. I've traveled to Malaysia. I've been to Hajj. At least I'm a certified Alhaja. So I have done so many things. And telecommunications now, just rounded everything up and really make me have my real dream life that I've wished to live.
And between the space of 9 months that I joined Top Up and Get Reward telecommunication platform, I was able to get my dream car of Toyota Venza. It's so amazing, when you see things that are happening, what you wished for is happening right in front of you. Just because I was able to seize that opportunity at that time and did everything humanly possible to make it work. It is a different thing for you to see an opportunity. It is another thing for you to seize it as well. And at 2020, by the time I joined, within the space of 9 months, I was able to get 2 cars. I got my Toyota Venza and I also get my Sienna. All this I made for my telecommunication platform. And it is still waxing stronger. Telecommunication is the mother of all businesses. You cannot do without it. So what I'm telling you now is leverage on it. No matter how bad the situation of the country is, that has been how it is. No job anywhere. As a couple, as a youth, there's no job anywhere. But when you see a legitimate online business, please don't say no to it. Because I just wonder what kind of life I've been living. Guess what? There was a day I was driving in my Venza and I saw one of my old customers there. It was in an old up. So I wind up and I was greeting her. She was just looking at me, because when you are poor, poverty makes you look 3 times older than your age. That is the bitter truth. So when she saw me, she was like, who is? I said, it's me, Alhaja. It was Alhaja. I said, don't do your name, don't tata, the Alhaja that sells pepper. She was like, really? In a Venza? These are the kind of transformation that your life can give to you. Just give Top Up and Get Reward a shot and you will never regret it. Are you really hungry for success? Do you really want to change your life? Then, just get on board. Join Top Up and Get Rewards today. And sincerely, you will say goodbye to poverty. Don't worry where you're coming from. It is normal. Success has a price that you must pay. And I have paid my price on the street. So this is Toyibat Adeosun, Nishokubi, the former pepper seller on the street of Oviyo, now a millionaire. Courtesy Top Up and Get Reward. My life is better now, and your life too can be better. Join us Top Up and Get Reward today, and you will definitely say thank you for hearing this and appreciate the day you have this. Until I come your way some other time, please be financially intelligent. Thank you and God bless.